welcome everyone to another Monday night. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world or wherever. Anywhere you are, I hope you're having a good day or evening or morning or wherever you are. I hope it is a good one. Yes, happy birthday, Christine Hickman. I just looked at Cherie's comment and she said, I hope you had a good birthday. So I was just like, happy birthday. And apparently it's not Christine's birthday. So I appreciate you all for being here. Yeah, she said it's in August. Yeah, so happy on birthday. So happy to have you here. So I had gotten a few messages. It was so funny. Like, oh, you're going to be live in Epcot tonight. You're in the parks. I'm like, oh, no. We're just talking about it. So I'm sorry if that was misleading to anyone. I'm not in Disney, obviously. But soon I will be. And I'm very, very excited about that. I've been waiting to come back for a long time. Oh my gosh. So before we get into our dad jokes and food for the evening, I do want to say hi to the chat. I see you guys here. So thank you so much. I know that there's a few other people streaming. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch my live stream. That means a lot to me. So Captain Akron, hello, welcome. Yes, another Magic Mondays with Meg. That comment makes me so happy every week. So thank you so much. Kit Dahlberg, hello. I got a message from Kit too saying like, oh, I don't see your live stream up. Like, is there a live stream tonight? Yes. Almost always there's going to be a live stream on Monday nights at 9 o'clock. So even if you don't see it, it doesn't show up on your feed, just come back to the channel at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be here. Thene Amazing, hello. I am prepared to talk about food. I picked up dinner before the stream, so I won't be hungry. That is such a good plan. Unlike the last time I watched a food and wine discussion, there's something about just talking about food and being on a stream just makes me hungry. So it's all the talking. I'm not a talker, and I'm sure that's very hard to believe, but I'm actually very not talkative, very introverted and quiet. So when I do talk, it takes a lot of energy out of me, and when I need energy, I want food. I blame Justin too, because I have to be the biggest loser. So also, Jason Udo, welcome. Karina, thank you so much for being here. Shannon McCurley, hello, welcome. Sebastian the Crab, hey Jeanette. Wendy B, hello. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me go back. Monorail Molly, welcome to Disney Baker, hello. Jersey Mike, hey Jersey Mike. Okay, one night we're gonna have just a hockey talk. We'll have hockey talk, and we'll talk about the Rangers. We'll have Joey come on, and Lisa and Keith and all of our friends that are Rangers fans. It would make me so happy. Let me go back. Jay Grubbs, hello. Teresa Martin, welcome. Patrick Zippity Doodad says no one else matters. You're the best, Patrick. Patrick has been sending me the best Marco Polos, which is like another social media platform. And he's been sending me all of his adventures from CVS and couponing. It is the best. It makes my day. So I love it. Thank you for your CVS hauls. Chris Dadbuilds, welcome. Thanks for being here. Hey, Karen Cook, welcome. Let me keep scrolling down. Patty G, hello. Oh, it jumped there. So let me scroll back. No one has missed the dad jokes yet, if that's what you were wondering. If you just came for the dad jokes, you're in luck. Or the food and wine chat. We haven't started that yet either, but I know everyone's here for the dad jokes. It is your fault, Justin. Horizons 18, welcome. You haven't been here for a long time. Thanks so much for coming. Mouse Talk Walt, congratulations on 9,000 subscribers. That's crazy. And yes, having to wait until October 1st is a bummer. Yeah, I didn't even realize that they were going to do that. I mean, it's kind of exciting for the buildup and anticipation for the 50th, but I feel like we have a lot of anticipation already. They probably could have just made more money and opened all of them at the same time. But who knows if they were ready? I don't know. Nathan Rado, welcome. Tina, T. Marie's Place, hello. Andy J, welcome. Noah, Donna, hi Donna. Guys, Donna's birthday is coming up. It's so exciting. So happy early birthday, Donna. Scott Harrison, hello. It was an epic night. I see that, but Hillary, welcome. Kate Atwood, yes, Rangers. Mary, it's been so much fun getting to play games with you. I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for attending our game nights. Mike, welcome. Sorry, guys, I am just scrolling through. It's Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, and Joey. I was just saying with Jersey Mike, we need to have like a New York Rangers chat. We just need to chat about hockey one night on stream. We could watch a game. We'll do what Pete does, except for hockey, and we'll not narrate, but the other word that I'm announce. I don't know. I'm not like, I mean, I like sports, but I'm not a sports person. Like I only like watching hockey. Hey, Tim Pruitt, welcome. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Movie Mania Nick, hello. The Do Philly crew, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh my gosh, Flipper is here. I think this is the first time Flipper's ever been in my chat. I feel honored. Flipper is actually on my team Zippity Doodad for The Biggest Loser, and I honestly didn't even realize that he was on my team. Happy's Haunt, welcome. Wait, I saw someone else come in that I've never seen before. I'm scrolling back up, guys. Sorry, it jumped. Orlando 407100. Hello. Welcome. Nick in Virginia. Hello. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Emily Alice, you mom. Hello. Annette, thank you for being here. Does it have to be the Rangers? No, but it would like make more sense if the Rangers were playing a team that you liked, but I mean, there's a lot of Rangers fans, so I apologize in advance. Yeah. Surf Bum John. I think John's a Rangers fan too. We'll get John too. Hello. The word is commentate. Well, you know what, Chris? There are other words that are synonyms for commentate, announce. Downscale, hello, welcome. Doreen Jones, hello. I hope you guys are getting ready for your trip. I'm like very excited for you. No, you're not a Rangers fan? What fan are you? It should be the Flyers. We'll just have a hockey night. I love it. So thank you guys so much. John might be a Devils fan. Oh, well, I feel like I've just done a little taboo there. But I apologize, John, if you're not a Rangers fan. I am, but oh, Noah says, I was originally from Long Island, so I'm part Rangers fan. That would probably make you an Islanders fan. Devils, there we go. Oh, you're a Sabres fan. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, they I guess, they're not that good. But I digress. Thank you guys so much for being here. We do have quite a few dad jokes for the evening, so let me pull up our dad jokes thing here. So welcome everyone. Tonight we will be talking about some dad jokes as well as food and wine, along with the merchandise, some of the food, and some of the drinks that you can now get. Orange and Black says, Mike, nice. I have to support my poor husband. Debbie, welcome. No worries. Thanks so much for being here. Yes, a happy early birthday to Donna. It's coming up. She's going to celebrate on her own stream. Donna has like the best cooking streams ever. So if you ever want to learn how to cook anything, just look at Donna's channel because she's amazing. John says, I grew up a Ranger fan and jumped ship in 1975. Oh, hey, Richard, our John's welcome. Richard, you made it into our drawing game too. And they said, they just pointed to you in a car and said, the legend. And I said, that looks like Richard driving a car. So our first dad joke for the evening, I feel like this is very appropriate to me. The other day, my friend told me that I was delusional. And when they said that, I nearly fell off my unicorn. I mean, it was almost a hard fall. And if you don't know, fun fact, Justin is actually a unicorn. So if you ever have any questions about that, unicorn existence, just go ahead and throw all your questions over to Jay Sanudo. He can answer them. Typically, he has a pink unicorn horn, especially when he is exercising and getting his steps in. He is a unicorn. But I nearly fell off my unicorn when they told me that. Okay. Common sense is like deodorant. Those who need it never use it. But flying unicorn, be specific. Oh, I thought you just used your legs for walking. So I'm sorry that I miscommunicated Justin's unicorn form. He is a flying unicorn. So therefore, I was even more delusional as before. Oh, good night to PJ and Jack. Have a great evening, my little nephews. Okay. Oh, this one, I feel like this one can be kind of Disney. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize because they didn't have a doorbell and he knocked instead of the doorbell. And I know Justin's going to comment that I explain the joke, but it's still funny if you explain the joke. It is. So there. This one wasn't as funny to me. What is the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. Okay, this one's kind of funny. Justice is a best. Wait, sorry. Let me start about. Blah, blah, blah. Justice is a dish best served cold. If it were served warm, it would be just water instead of justice. Oh, hey, Stacy, welcome. Okay, but that one did make me laugh. Yeah. What do you call a baby monkey? A chimp off the old block. Just water. Yeah, just water instead of just ice. That was on my son's popsicle today. They have the worst dad jokes. Well, as I told you, Jeanette, I think I will have to be investing in some popsicles to continue eating. Like, I'll have to have one like every day. I don't think that'll work out for my diet, but I'll have to have one every day so that I can have more dad jokes. Or I could just keep buying calendars, which these are from. What do you call an anxious dinosaur? A nervous Rex. We have our little pal Rex from Toy Story. Oh, I feel like I should. Which one should I save for the last? Okay, I gotta save that one for last. Okay. Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. I know. It would be so hard if you cracked each other up and then you just like wouldn't be an egg anymore. You'd be a scrambled egg. Finally, our last dad joke for the evening as well. I see Kay putting one there. And if you guys do have some dad jokes, feel free to send them to me either in the chat or on like Instagram. I don't check Twitter as often, so I'm like best communicating on Instagram. But if you do ever have a dad joke and you want me to say it on the stream, feel free to message me if you don't want to send it in here. Hillary says, my favorite part is when Meg explains the joke. Well, that is the best part of the joke because that means that they're extra funny. They really are, especially when I have to explain them a lot. What does a sprinter eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. I'm pretty sure I said that one like a couple weeks ago, but I'm glad it's making its rounds back. And then, sorry, Kay had one too. What do you call a tick and the Eiffel Tower? Or what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites. Yes, it's pretty funny. Okay, our last dad joke for the evening, and then we will get into some chat about food and wine. What kind of shoes do bakers wear? Maybe the Disney baker knows this because he's a Disney baker. But what kind of shoes do bakers wear? They wear loafers because of the bread. Because they're bakers and they wear loafers. Okay, so... Yes, where do you learn to make a banana split? Sunday school. I love it. I love the dad jokes. These are like some of my favorite jokes. Obviously, I love puns and I love dad jokes. This is my kind of comedy. So if you ever, oh, hey, Peyton's here. Guys, the party has started because Peyton's here. She's the coolest. When I grow up, I want to be Peyton. But yes, that is our dad joke for the evening. Kay has one more. Okay, one more. If April showers bring May flowers, what do Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims. Oh my gosh, wait, I just got the cutest text. I don't know if Patrick's still here, but I really want to share this picture. Honestly, Meg, you could tell dad jokes all stream and we would all be here listening and laughing. Well, that makes me happy, I I don't think I could do it for an entire hour because I'm not that funny. I'm also stealing other people's jokes. But Patrick said, the boys are saying hi to the chat. And I got the coolest picture of PJ and Jack. So, hello. And Patrick's a true dad. I'm only an honorary dad. So, I feel like that was a true dad moment. So, on that note, we're done. I feel like I just gotta welcome Jeopardy fans. I know, they're so cute, aren't they? They're really, really precious, especially Jack. Jack and PJ look exactly alike. It is amazing. So, tonight we are talking a little bit about the Food and Wine Festival that has just started last week. It started really early this year. Typically it starts in the end of August, but I feel like every year they've been pushing it up further and then pushing it further out. So like it starts earlier and ends later. I feel like there's constantly a festival at Epcot. An honorary dad. Well, for me, because I'm not a dad. So, but yes, there's a lot of really amazing father figures out there too. So father figures, dads, honorary dads, me. We could all tell the dad jokes. So, I mean, but yes, the Food and Wine Festival for 2021 has started, which is crazy to me because typically, like I said, it starts in the end of August. Fun fact, Meg isn't a dad. That is correct. I'm also not a mom either. I'm just a me. So I'm a Meg minus the G. It's kind of fun that there's always a festival. Yes, I agree. I think that's pretty fun. Just because I think a lot of people love the food, they love the drinks, they love the flowers, everything about it. The topiaries for Flower and Garden, all of the flowers are incredible for every festival. But I've never been to the Festival of the Arts, and that is the festival that I want to go every year. I have not been able to go. Meg is the best Meg ever. Well, I don't think so because there's like literally Megara who is honestly the best. But I really appreciate that, Debbie. Thank you. And yes, the festivals do get longer every year, which is good and bad because if you're like catching it at the end of your trip or the beginning of your trip or whatever, it's really exciting. So like we got to do Flower and Garden and then, oh my gosh, Peyton, you're the best Peyton ever. You're the best. And then we will be going a little bit later in the year. And I mean, I did talk about that I was going to be running in the Food, Wine and Dine races. So I will be there for that weekend. And they have food and wine. I went to the Festival of the Arts for the first time this past January and loved it. You will enjoy it. Yeah. I feel like I would absolutely love it. Clear your calendar for next January. So here's the problem, Theen Amazing. I have been going to Marathon Weekend instead, which is like literally the week before the festival starts, and I just can't justify going back like a week later. But Megara was a cartoon, which still makes you the best Meg ever. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'll have to find other Megs to be better. They really need to change that to the Dine and Dash. I mean, I feel like that's maybe like what one of the kids races are called. I don't know. I'm not that well versed in the kids races. Festival of the Arts is Karen's favorite. That's awesome. I really want to go one day because I mean, you guys know that I like art and I love Figment. He's one of my favorite Epcot-y characters, dragons, flying unicorns. But I digress. So we are going to talk a little bit about some of the food, some of the events, some of the merchandise. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Share screen. I feel like anytime I do this, I'm in a Zoom meeting. Like, yeah, I'm going to share my screen. I feel like I always have to tell people that I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So here we have our Take a Taste tour across 6 continents and more from July 15th to November 20th. So it did start 4 days ago. It's running through the 20th of November. Don't mind me as I also look down because I have my chat on another device. So let's go check out some of the booths first. As Walt had alluded to earlier, Walt from Mouse Talk, please go check out their channel because they are crushing the live streams. Some of the booths don't open until October 1st. So you are only looking at so much food if you're going before October 1st. After that, all of the booths will be open. So there are a couple new booths as well this year. And you can see, like I said, sorry, the Alps, the festival is going July 15th to the November 20th. So you will have like a little over a month and a half to enjoy all of the booths. Oh, hey, Meg, thanks for telling us that you're sharing your screen. Yeah, I feel like it's just in case, like, I don't know if anyone else does Zoom meetings. You have to be like, I'm sharing my screen now. I sometimes play music too. So I'll be like, okay, I'm going to just pause our music for a second. Oh, am I muted? Can you hear me? Yeah. Or like when someone's talking like this, I'll be like, oh, no, you're muted. Or like they accidentally go to unmute themselves and they turn off their video instead. And just like the perks of doing Zoom sometimes. So anyway, the Alps is one of the booths that will be opening on October 1st, but we do have a little sneak peek at their menu here. So we've got cheese. We got a lot of cheese, baby potatoes, ham, a baguette, some more baguettes with some more cheese and potatoes, and blueberry and almond. I don't even want to say that word. I need to have Donna on these streams so that I don't embarrass myself. But something tart with creme something. I can't. Then we have some drinks. There's been a lot of flights. Like I was watching Nate's video and he seemed to really like some of the beer flights. So keep that in mind as well. Obviously I haven't eaten any of this food. I actually have a more restricted diet. So like I can only eat so much from the festival, but I would definitely trust like Nate, or if you see Walt, Melissa, or Jeff and Ange from Diz Our Dream or Resort TV One, like any of those amazing people who have been to the festival already, I would take their advice of like what foods are good. I remember Dale saying that Jenna thought something in France. The chicken in France was really good too. Frangipane. I can't. Or when people don't mute and have conversations in the background as the speaker is presenting. Yeah. Oh, Fiend Amazing. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to get like hammered at Epcot. That's no fun. And I've seen a lot of people do that and drink around the world. And it's just like not a fun time, I'm sure, with the heat and like people stumbling and oh, hey, Avery, welcome. Oh, yes, Hillary, I got it. Awesome. Creme fraiche. I thought fresh was a different way, but I'm not French. So anyway, creme fraiche. I can't help with the one that starts with an F. You guys are the best for helping me. I appreciate it. So another one that is currently open is Australia. So you can go and get grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, pepper, onion, and snap peas. I've seen a lot of people, what is this alcohol you talk about? There's some at every booth, 4 or 5 options. So you have a pick, and then you have like places that normally sell alcohol at Epcot anyway. Scott Harris says it's not much for eating, but drinking. JK, I like eating a lot too. I love it. Yeah, I'm actually really bad to talk to about the festivals because I eat primarily plant-based. So I don't eat most of the options that are at the events, and I don't drink. So, I mean, I don't really drink. So I don't ever get any of the drinks at any of the festivals. I have only like ever 2 times, I think, ordered a drink at Disney out of like my entire life. And those were kind of special occasions that I got it. So like I'm not like the best advice giver for food / wine, but I can definitely help with other things. Oh, Avery saying pavlova is a masterpiece. What is that? I don't know. Roasted lamb chop with sweet potato puree, some more like salad, gremolata. Like I'm not a food person. Hey Sam, welcome. Guys, I think Sam just went live around 8:30 as well to stream Epic as well. So make sure to go check out Sam's channel as well, Samantha Lowe. Steve tried the deconstructed pavlova and said it was great. Looked really good. Okay, well, I don't know how much I trust Steve's opinion. Like, Steve doesn't like Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. He doesn't like eggs. He doesn't like, I don't know, like, he doesn't like a lot of things. I watch lots of food shows and the Great British Baking Show. I like to watch Guys Grocery Games sometimes, and I used to watch the next Food Network star, but I don't really sit down and watch that kind of TV a lot. Oh, that line. I thought Wine and Dine was just me taking Steve out to dinner as he complains about living under a bridge. I love it. So we got some beer and some wine from Australia as well. Next, we have the Appleseed Orchard, and apple orchards, I guess, are like a huge theme this year. I'm not really understanding the theme as much of like the apple orchard, or at least for the merchandise, but I think incorporating it into a booth is really interesting and really cool, just because apples are really versatile and you could sort of incorporate them into a lot of stuff. Oh, pavlova is a meringue-based cake named after a Russian ballerina, but from Australia, topped with lots of fruit like kiwis and strawberries. That's awesome. That sounds really good. I mean, I couldn't eat it, but it sounds good. Yeah, he doesn't like Samwise, Hillary. I'm also offended by that because Sam is my favorite character. How about them apples, Rye Guy? Oh my gosh, I love your new name, Ryan. Appleseed Orchard is in Canada, where Canada is. Yes, it's in the theater, which I couldn't normally go into because it gives me such bad vertigo. I don't know about anyone else, but like those movies in Epcot, like I can't go to them. Even if it's like 1,000 degrees out, I'd rather go somewhere else. But you got some apple crumble tart and apple chips. I love apple chips. I don't know about anyone else. I do find them to be really expensive, so I don't often get them. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try the apple chips in Epcot. And then you also have a lot of beverages. So it goes in between a few non-alcoholic drinks. Cinnamon apple cider sounds fantastic. I love a good apple cider. Not sure if I'd want it in like 90-degree weather, but I love apple cider. Why can't they just have chairs in that Canada show? Well, it's not even the chairs for me. It's just like the whole movie is so disorienting to me, but I think it's just anything with a big screen for me. I can't see big screens. But I agree. Any of those theaters, if you go to the one in France, is it still there or is that one gone? I don't know. The one in France used to have chairs, if it's still there. But then you also have a lot of beers, ciders, you name it. So they've got a lot of alcoholic drinks here as well, which is also not very surprising. In Belgium, also opening October 1st, you've got beer braised beef with smoked Gouda mashed potatoes. If I ate meat and potatoes, like that sounds pretty good. Then you also have Belgian waffles with a couple different toppings. If I could eat a Belgian waffle, I would die to eat one because they sound so good. It could be the 360 vision. Yeah, it is sometimes, but it's also like sometimes it depends. If I'm in the movie theater too, sometimes I'll get vertigo. It's just like the screen itself. So I have to just be careful when I go to see movies in a theater. I was surprised that World Showplace was closed. Oh, here in Wisconsin, we have hot and cold apple ciders. Yeah, we do over here on the East Coast too, which is really yummy when it comes to like the late fall, like November-ish or like late October when it gets to be around Halloween. And then you also have some beer, which is awesome. And then also a chilled coffee featuring Godiva chocolate liqueur, which also, that sounds like a drink my brother would love. Belgium is all about the chocolate, which is amazing. Belgium has Belgian waffles. And other news, grass is green. Avery, that was awesome. Then we have Brazil also opening October 1st. And then we have Mo Moqueca. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's Brazilian seafood stew with a lot of different seafood, coconut lime sauce, and steamed rice. It's important to note, as you guys can see, there are some indications of gluten or wheat friendly on the menu themselves. There are no pictures here on the Disney website, but if you see them in person, they will have like a V next to it or a little leaf or like a little, GF or something like that to indicate that it is either gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan, or plant-based. So if you are concerned about dietary restrictions, anything like that, they do have them labeled on the menus for like easy understanding, easy access. And if you do have any more questions, the people who work at the booths or the chefs that work there are so happy to talk to you because I've had dietary restrictions for a long time, and I've been going to Disney for a long time, and within the last 7 years they've gotten so good about helping people with allergies or dietary restrictions. So they're always Mukeka. Thank you, Avery. But they're so good at helping people with the dietary restrictions. So feel free to ask the chefs as well, but just wanted to give you that heads up. Then you also have crispy pork belly with black beans, tomato, and onions. I feel like that's something Steve would eat. And then pão de queijo. Avery, tell me if I'm wrong. Which is Brazilian cheese bread. That sounds pretty awesome too. And then you have drinks. It seems like you have a lager beer and then frozen caipirinha featuring LeBlanc Cacaca. For those who can't get to Epcot, Trader Joe's has frozen Brazilian cheese bread. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that. I love Trader Joe's. I mean, I don't often get to go, but it's amazing. So sorry for my pronunciations. I'm not, like I said, a foodie, so I'm doing my best on the pronunciations. Next, we have brewing at the Epcot experience. I've already heard and seen a few of my friends try these. I know Corey tried the mango habanero ones. I don't remember which ones Jeff and Angela tried, but I think they said they were okay. I remember Corey thought they were really hot, which the mango habanero ones are the spiciest, I believe. I think they also have them like rated on a scale, but you have garlic parmesan wings, barbecue wings, traditional buffalo wings, teriyaki sesame wings, mango habanero wings, and then you have cheese and pepperoni flatbreads. I feel like this is probably a safe location for everyone in your family. If they either like flatbread or pizza or wings, like it's probably pretty good for everyone. That's inside the Epcot experience, which, then it's air conditioned. There's some seats available. It just sounds like a good dining location. Oh, Jeff and Ange had the habanero one, and I love garlic parmesan wings. That's pretty awesome. Are those bone in or bone out wings? I believe that they have bones in them. I don't think they're boneless wings. Karina says, I want wings now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Corey said that they had bones in them. And then you also have a variety of different beers. You have a couple different flights that you could try. I do know that a lot of people opt for the beer flights or the cider flights just because then they have the option to try a lot of them if they come back. Like, so locals, people who live in the area or have several trips planned, then they could decide which beers they like best. Next, we have Canada. Canada, you have Le Cellier, wild mushroom beef filet mignon with truffle butter sauce. They typically have this or some version of this just because Le Cellier is fancy steak restaurant. They also have Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup with a pretzel roll. Both of these probably would be amazing if you ate meat or cheese. I have heard that the Le Cellier steak is pretty tiny. Obviously, I've never gotten it before, but if you are not ever going to go to Le Cellier, you could probably pay like $11 or $13 or whatever it is for it to try this little steak. Drinking water with habanero wings was a choice. Yeah, you should drink like milk or dairy or something. Oh yes, you should get ranch dressing, or Justin says blue cheese is better than ranch. So either ranch or blue cheese, whatever you guys want, whatever. And then you have a Cabernet Merlot wine, and then a lager as well from that Canada booth. In China, I've seen crazy lines in China. The filet mignon was on my list last year, but due to poor planning on my part, it was too full by the time I got to Canada. Hey, there's always another year, and typically that one is like always on the menu, or at least some version of that one. So in China, you have pan-fried chicken dumplings with sweet and spicy sauce, Ziran beef bao bun. People are loving the bao buns. And then you also have crispy fried pepper shrimp with spicy Sichuan noodles, and my mom is probably gonna want that one. She loves shrimp, spicy anything. So, oh, bubble tea, yes, Mike. Ooh, oh, Rye Guy says true. Wings are always bone in. Otherwise, they're chicken tenders. Well, you can have boneless wings. I don't know. I trust Rye Guy though, because he smokes all the meat. So, I think that he knows. I love me some chicken nuggets as an adult. I agree with that. Mine are chickenless chicken nuggets, but I still like chicken nuggets. Then they have some bubble tea here. They also have Bai Joe Punch, and then they have Dragonfly with Jose Cuervo, Kung Fu Master with vodka, triple sec mango syrup, and orange juice, and then a jasmine draft beer. So a couple different versions of drinks, one being non-alcoholic. Then you have the donut box, which has a candy jar donut made with M&M's, Snickers, and Twix, sriracha glazed donut, chef's donut of the day, 4 daily donuts, crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut. All of those sound really interesting. Where's Chris when you need him? Why? What did I say? Chickenless chicken nuggets. Then you also have strawberry smoothie, and then a couple different drinks, as in beer, a cocktail, and corksicle. I still don't understand is that like a brand, or like, I know Dave was talking about it the other day, right? Like who was talking? No, it was Jeff. It was Jeff talking about the corksicle. So he ended up getting one, which was pretty cool for them. The interesting, aka gross. Well, I think if you guys tried a chickenless chicken nugget, you would be so surprised. Ironically, we're moving on to the Earth Eats, hosted by Impossible. If you guys have never tried Impossible meat or Impossible beef or whatever, you are surely missing out. Yeah, that's what I thought, Being Amazing. I realized that on Saturday when they were talking about it, which I had never heard of corksicle before. But the Impossible booth is all plant-based, so you could get 2 items here. I have gotten the Impossible slider before, 2 years ago, and it was incredible. I would highly, highly recommend, either if you eat meat or if you don't eat meat, whatever, it's fantastic. You should try it. It's so good with the wasabi cream and spicy slaw. The sesame bun is incredible. Oh, hey, Steve, welcome. Yeah, it's a brand of metal bottles. Yeah. Yeah, it's a brand, Corksicle. So I would highly recommend, as someone who has tried the slider before, to get it. It was great. I loved chai tea a lot. Nice. Yeah, chai tea is pretty awesome. And you can get that with the spiced apple twinings of London chai tea with whiskey. So if you want a little, like, to go along with your day, get some chai tea with whiskey. We would probably call something similar to like a hot toddy, but I guess if you want some hot lemon or anything like that. But you also have the Impossible 3-bean chili. I think that would be really cool to get. It's also really hot though, so I don't know how much I'm going to want to eat a chili in like 90-degree weather. So you also have a Pinot Noir and another chai tea with just non-alcoholic, just chai tea. Then you have flavors from Fire, hosted by the NFL on ESPN. You have corned beef. You have chimichurri with steak. And then you have s'mores whoopie pie. So I feel like that would be a pretty interesting booth to go to. I like couldn't remember the word I was looking for. But I feel like you could get also a variety of food at this one. Really interesting with the corned beef to get crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue all in one dish. And you could get charred chimichurri steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetables, cilantro aioli, and then a dessert to go with it. And then you also have a couple of different drinks as well. Going to France, I'm pretty sure, like I said, Jenna said, oh, Steve said, I just had the cinnamon chai. Really good. Awesome. From the Earth Eats booth, Steve? This booth is on fire. I love it. Avery, that's awesome. When do we get to see the menu in English? Justin. Okay, so the France one, I don't even know. Beignet à trois fromage. Warm beignets filled with 3 cheeses. Escargot croissant with garlic and parsley. Steve's going to love that one. Chicken braised in burgundy wine with bacon and puffed potatoes. I'm pretty sure that's the one that Jenna was talking about. And then vanilla creme brulee with Grand Marnier liquor. So, I mean, all of those sound so fancy. I'm sure they're all fantastic. It was from Joffrey's. I didn't know there was one at Earth Eats. I don't believe it's a cinnamon chai. I think it's just a regular chai tea from Twinings. And then you have the option to add whiskey if you want. So also, it's no surprise in France that you have a lot of options for like wine, rosé. You know, they do have a lot of drinks here, but then they also have Evian sparkling cucumber and mint water with magnesium and zinc, which I think is really interesting. Very fancy. I would definitely try that, although I bet it's like $7 for a bottle of water. Fromage. Cheese. So now we're entering Germany. I think Germany is one of the coolest areas to go to, but you could get pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese, roast bratwurst in a pretzel roll, and apple strudel with vanilla sauce. Once again, more beer from Germany. Not really a surprise. The only person I really watched their entire video going through a lot of the booths was Nate. So I do know that Nate said that he liked some of the beer from Germany as well. On to Greece. I say this like every year since they got rid of it. What happened to the Greek nachos, okay? What happened to them with the plant-based sausage on the pita chips with plant-based cheese? Like, why did you take it away? And it was so good, Disney. Why did you take it away from me? And, oh, I miss it so much. But you could still get spanakopita, grilled cheese with pistachios and honey, and lamb moussaka. I am so bad at these pronunciations, but I want the Greek nachos back. Disney, please. Creme brulee au Grand Marnier just rolled off the tongue. Thanks, Rye Guy. None of the other ones have, though. So once again, you have some more wine from Greece. Select dishes feature Melissa's produce. Ooh, interesting. Very cool. Then we have Hawaii. Where is Elena? She could pronounce all these ones for me. You have Kahlua pork slider with sweet and sour dole pineapple chutney and spicy mayonnaise. This is what we call now. Teriyaki glazed spam, hash with potatoes, peppers, onions, and spicy. Oh, there's a typo on here. Woohoo. I love finding typos on the Disney website. There's 2 S's in spicy. There we go. It's extra spicy because there's an extra S. Extra spicy mayonnaise. Tuna poke with eel sauce, spicy mayonnaise, and crispy shrimp chips. And then passion fruit cheesecake with toasted macadamia nuts. That sounds really, really good. Is Greek yogurt just yogurt in Greece? Justin, let me ask you this question. What happened to the Sour Patch parents? What happened to them? There are the Sour Patch Kids, but the Sour Patch parents, what happened to them? And maybe that's why they're so sour and then so sweet. It's so spicy. I'm there for the poke. Yes. This menu is quite the mouth workout. It truly is. I feel like I gotta keep going though. Hops and barley, because we didn't even talk about the merchandise. New England lobster roll, hot beef sandwich with horseradish cream and pickled vegetables. Another fun fact about Meg. I'm not a fan of horseradish. I'm not the fan of the smell of it. My mom grows horseradish. It is so pungent when she tries to harvest it, and it is nauseating. Freshly baked carrot cake with cream cheese icing. Boy, does that sound good. Obviously, it hops and barley. I think you would expect some beer there. The Sour Patch parents are the Garbage Pail Kids. It's full circle now. India is also opening in October, so be sure to keep an eye out for warm Indian bread with pickled garlic, mango salsa, and coriander. Pesto dips sounds so good. Korma chicken with basmati rice, crispy chickpeas. Ugh, I wish that I could eat that one. It sounds so, so good. And then I wonder if I could probably eat the cauliflower curry with chickpeas and basmati rice. So typically I can eat the curry from either Africa or from India. So that's really exciting. Also, a few drinks, one now an alcoholic, and then I don't know that much about the drinks. Ireland is opening October 1st as well. You can get the Fisherman's Seafood Pie, roasted Irish sausage. My mom loves Irish sausage. We tend to get it from, we have a Gaelic club around here, so we'll get it from them. Where they get it imported, so imported from Ireland. And warm chocolate pudding cake, they typically have that as well. So if you've tried any of those from Ireland in the past, you'd probably continue to like it. Veggie curry is pretty good. Yes. Right, guy says Ireland's menu, Guinness. Yes, Guinness, Bailey shake. Actually, it's so interesting. We were talking about Guinness the other day, I think with Christine, or I don't remember. Someone was saying that they had never heard of Guinness before. Maybe it was Debbie. I don't remember. But we're here to Italy. Crispy half moon breaded mozzarella filled ravioli with pomodoro sauce. I don't even know how to say that. I feel like I'd offend every Italian. Then we have ravioli, chicken ravioli with Alfredo sauce and cream filled Italian donut with raspberry sauce and powdered sugar. Those sound amazing. Also, not a surprise that Italy is going to have wine, so there's quite a few options for Italy as well. Also saw a really long line for Japan. You have teriyaki chicken, tempura shrimp, and spicy hako sushi, so tuna and salmon in a box style with red tempura crunch and volcano sauce. Also sounds really good. I would love some veggie sushi, though, if we can make that happen, Japan. Some more drinks. They've got sake, some beer, and a vodka drink as well with lemon, which sounds pretty okay. Kenya is opening October 1st as well. And then we have Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin with sweet potato, and then piri-piri skewered shrimp with citrus-scented couscous, and then one drink. So that one only has 3 items if you do plan on going to visit the Kenya booth. And then Lobster Landing. I feel like this is perfect for Patrick. Zippity doodad. Lobster Landing. Should I eat sushi that has been in the Florida sun all day? Yeah, it's so funny you say that, Justin, because so many people on the opening day, I remember seeing the live streams who were like, yeah, I want to eat raw tuna on a 100-degree feeling weather day. I just thought it was so funny. So you have the New England lobster tail with lobster bisque sauce, lobster chowder with bacon. I mean, these are things that you could expect with lobster. And you have baked lobster dip with Old Bay chips. I love Old Bay. Old Bay is great. Oh, hey, Tim Rumpel, welcome. And then we have a few other beers as well. And then also a wine drink, 2 wine drinks, and a vodka drink as well. I feel like this next booth is going to be really popular, opening October 1st as well. You got mac and eats. So you got traditional macaroni and cheese, truffle mac and cheese, cowboy mac and cheese, and then mac and cheese with sausage and peppers. So that's going to be really interesting to me because that's a plant-based item. So I can't wait to see how they make it. a mac and cheese with Italian sausage and peppers. I definitely want to try that one if possible, because I will be there in November. So I hope that I could try that. What do you call an annoyed lobster? A frustration. I love it. I'm a fan of Cape Cod chips as well. They're pretty good. We got them at Costco a couple weeks ago. They were on sale. So in Mexico, you have chilaquiles con chorizo, crispy corn tortillas tossed in salsa verde with cheese, taco de ribeye. So you have some meat for tacos, and then capirotada de chocolate, abuelita chocolate bread pudding served with chocolate creme anglaise. I just butchered that. I'm so sorry. But I got the chilaquiles down, so that's a little bit easier. Then you have some beer. You got a margarita, sangria. So there's always a fun party over in Mexico. We're not even going to get to the merchandise. I feel like everyone loves Costco. Exactly. Everyone does. The noodle place is new for this year, although I remember Corey saying that it was just okay. I've only heard okay things about it, but I don't know. It's similar to the sushi. Like, do you want to be eating pho when it is 1,000 degrees out? Like, that's a warm soup, type meal. But you do have Vietnamese beef pho with shaved beef, some other veggies, basil, and then you have udon noodles with some veggies, shrimp and coconut curry rice noodles, and then tofu pho with other veggies. And then that's a plant-based item, which is pretty great. Chocolate. Well, when Meg is on the run from the law, no need to look in Mexico. No, I'll never run from the law, but yeah, I don't think. Oh, Christina, hello, welcome. Tina McNeil says, I'm 62 years old and have never set foot in Costco. Tina, you need to go just to get like the samples and stuff. It's like going to Food and Wine, but like it's free to eat the food because you just get the samples. Like the other day, well, not the other day, we went a couple weeks ago, and they just gave me like, they were advertising tiny kind bars, and they were just giving them out. I was like, I'll take one. Sure. I'll have one. And I had it on the ride home. So anyway, that's new for this year. Then you have the refreshment post. You have spicy githery with white beans, pigeon peas, Ben's original quinoa, ancient grains medley with slaw. So that's a plant-based item. Although I have no idea what githery meat is. Like, what is that? Does anyone know what that is? I'm sorry. And then you have the refreshment port with braised beef, poutine, maple boursin cheesecake with whipped boursin, maple bourbon cheese, and candied pecans. So it sounds like there's definitely a lot of advertisement here this year. And then we have Rotunda Bistro, chilled smoked shrimp salad. That's gluten wheat friendly as well. Wild mushroom and truffle tart with Gruyere and creme fraiche. I got that one right this time, guys. I can not really pronounce the French word. So chilled crab and avocado parfait with caviar. All of these sound really interesting to eat on a warm, hot day in Florida. Thoughts on food and wine merchandise. So yes, Justin, if you guys don't mind me going over just a few minutes, I do want to go over the rest of the booths, and then I can quickly touch upon, I did want to talk a little bit about the merchandise, because it's not that I'm like strongly, opinionated on it, but I don't tend to be, but I definitely am interested in some of the choices that they made for this year. You have the Shimmering Sips hosted by Corksicle. So obviously that's another, I don't know, sponsor I've never heard of Corksicle until like the other day. You have some strawberry ice cream, banana bread. Oh, I love banana bread. I may have to get that one with mixed berry compote. Oof. Plant-based item sounds good. Yes. Tropical mimosa, key lime mimosa, blood orange mimosa, mimosa flight, and then you have the corksicle flute. Spain is opening up October 1st. You have a charcuterie board with Spanish meats, cheeses, olives, Spanish style paella with rice, chorizo, and shrimp, seafood salad with shrimp-based scallops, mussels, olive oil, white balsamic, smoked paprika, all sounding very fresh. Is a Kenyan dish made out of corn, maize, and legumes mixed in a pot. Thank you so much, Avery. I had no idea. Oh, thanks, Scott. You're the best. That's so nice. Obviously, Spain has a lot of drinks as well. Wine, you know. And then this is the best named booth for the entire year, called the Swanky Saucy Swine. It just like rolls off the tongue, right, guy? That is the booth for Ryan McDowell, the Swanky Saucy Swine. Also new this year, I've never heard of the corksicle until the other day. Yes, it is working, just like how I somehow convinced Chris to play a game that I didn't even play the other night. You've got crispy barbecue pork rinds with pimento cheese. I'm sure a lot of people are going to get that one. Roasted porchetta with pork fat, roasted rosemary, potatoes, and lemon parsley salsa verde. Soy glazed sticky ribs. Crispy pig ear salad with tomatillo sauce. So all of these are the Swanky Saucy Swine. All of them are going to be piggy products. So if you like eating ham or pigs or anything like that, then that booth is for you. Also, not a surprise to me that they would somehow have whiskey there as well. So it sounds like you have Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, and whiskey. Then you have Tangerine Cafe flavors of the Medina. I'm pretty sure Jeff and Ange ate here as well, and they said it was pretty awesome. Can't figure out why I'm hungry all of a sudden. I know, this is what happens when you talk about the festivals. Hey, Lena, welcome. So here we have fried falafel pita with tahini sauce. This is going to be a number one for me. Falafels are like one of my favorite foods. Chickpeas, number one. Love some tahini sauce. Like, I swear, every year for my birthday, I like ask for falafels. So, that's probably what we'll end up getting, or at least I will. Then you have grilled kebabs with couscous, lemon garlic chicken, Moroccan spiced lamb, harissa, marinated beef tenderloin tips. So those are, I believe, the options that you can get. And then you have Moroccan bread with hummus. Oof, sounds so good. Yes. And then pistachio cake. So I'm going to go ahead and go to that booth 100%. You have a couple non-alcoholic drinks as well as drinks with alcohol, vodka, hard cider, and then a cider flight as well. More of the corksicles. Okay, so I think that's the last booth, and then we will switch it on over. Actually, let me stop sharing just for one moment, and I will find the actual page because I was gonna pull up some of the merchandise for you guys if I can find the page again. I was looking at Disney Food Blog, so I hope that, yeah, it should have all the merchandise here. Let me share my screen again. Add to stream. Okay, here we go. So, oh, just kidding. Sorry, this is not professional. This was just the ones that were on Shop Disney, I remember. So don't mind me. I'm just going to go back while my computer loads. There was a second one that had all of the food and wine festival merchandise. So let me go to that page. Just because there oddly was a few items that were a part of Shop Disney for some reason. I'm not really sure why. So here we have the festival logo stuff. I'm not like the biggest fan of buying things that say food and wine, especially for $75 to get a Spirit jersey like that just says celebrate or celebrating. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this design. Super Fluffy Yeti, hello, welcome. Thank you. You just have to watch the dad jokes. That's the most important part. The rest of it, I ramble a lot. But you have a couple different shirts, designs with that. You also have the Spirit jersey. It looks like you have like a little shaker corksicle thing, the corksicle device. I mean, cup. That's the front of the Spirit jersey. It's not a device. I don't know why I said that. Like, what? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So if you like wine and cheese and food, I mean, you could easily get this Spirit jersey. It's not for me. The Spirit jersey look great, but I never wear them once I'm home. See, I wear them like all the time. And actually some of the ones that I've gotten at the outlet, meaning I've gotten one at the outlet, I've used as a, it was like way too big for me. And I've used it as what is the word I'm looking for? Sorry guys, my brain is like starting to shut off. An art smock. Don't mind me. Migraine brain is coming in. So that was the Spirit jersey. Don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm not really a fan of this one. I don't need a Spirit jersey to pay $75 to have something say celebrating on the back of it. This is the Corksicle wine glass. I'm assuming that it's like insulated. You can probably take it everywhere with you. It says the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2021. Then you also have, oh, it's a water bottle. I thought it was like one of those like martini shakers, you know, shakers. Anyway, on to the next one. You also have a reusable cutlery set, $25. Not sure if I want to pay $25 for a reusable cutlery set that just has the Spaceship Earth print on it, like that geometric print. You'd probably get it off of Amazon for much cheaper. I am a Spirit jersey fan, but I'm very picky. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of picky, but at the same time, I'm not. If there's one on sale, I'll probably end up picking it up. I wear my Spirit jerseys in the fall and the winter, but love them, but don't love either one this year. Oh, yes, the Apple Orchard one. You also have this little tray. I wouldn't spend your money on this. They tend to be at the outlet, so I don't know. Like, you don't buy it for $8, so. So this is the shirt that you could get similar to the Spirit jersey. It has sort of the festival logo on it for $30. This is the back of that one too. This one's okay. I could see myself wearing it more for the money than the Spirit jersey, but I don't know. Then I thought these ones were kind of cute. The trash cans as salt and pepper shakers. So if you feel like you'd use those for $10, I think that's probably worth it to get this cool Epcot-y trash can. And you could say like, hey, I have a trash can on my table. Now we have some pins. I'm like very torn on the pins this year for food and wine. Typically I like the food and wine. Oh, you guys can't. Oh, it disappeared for a second. I don't know what happened there. I typically love the food and wine pins. I love the flower and garden pins. I tend to collect them for the festivals. Keep forgetting to bring it back for the parks. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jack won't fall asleep. He loves all the merch. He should go shopping with you at CVS. I bet he'd love it. He comes on when there's pins, right? So, I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of the pins. Hey, look, I'm getting a Brooks ad. It's telling me I should run. Running. I'm not the biggest fan of the pins. Like this one, I don't really want to pay $16 for it. It's a charcuterie board with like a spinner element, and on the backside it does have the logo for Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Then you have they also have a couple Figment pins. I'm not sure if it's on here per se, but that pin, the charcuterie board pin, is actually on Shop Disney. There's a few items on Shop Disney. I'm not sure why this like keeps disappearing. It's weird. But you have the Be Our Guest Belle collection. There's a few items that are inspired by Beauty and the Beast. So you got some new Dooney and Burks. I think they're okay. I don't want to pay that much for a Dooney and Burke bag that's, you know, that print, but I'd be happy to get another one that's a different print. But if you're a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast, you might be interested in that. They also have larger bags as well, so the crossbody and the tote. And then they also have this satchel. So it's a lot of money, but I think Zip could fit in those PJs. Hey, why not? If you're willing to get it for that print, then that's awesome. Typically, they'll let you take the annual, if you're an annual pass holder, they typically let you get your 20% off too, off the Dooney bags. So They also have this tumbler for $27. I think that's kind of cute. Also very overpriced. I don't know. I just wouldn't pay $27 for a cup. And then they have this Lumiere guest tray. I think this would be cute, but I also think you could easily DIY something like this from the Dollar Tree for $45. I don't know. I just like always look at it from the perspective of like, this is a lot of money that I could be spending on something else, or like putting towards another trip, or like putting towards a Disney race or something. But that's just my perspective because, I don't need that Lumiere tray. I think it's really cute, but I don't need it. Then you have this chip measuring cup set, which I think is pretty cute, especially because they're stackable and then you could display it. And I think that's pretty reasonable for $25. I mean, it's still a lot, but I mean, it's like super cute. So, and then you have this Be Our Guest spatula. Also think that's really cute. Don't want to pay $15 when I could get that at like TJ Maxx for $3. And then you have a shirt here. Yeah, Tina, I think the hard thing is like, I would definitely pay that much for a purse, but not that one. I have only ever paid full price for one purse, and at this point, I wouldn't pay full price for another purse. I only like to buy things that are on sale. The candle guy looks like he had too much wine at the festival, says Justin. I don't know. So this pin is so funny to me because look at Belle's eyes. So this is also considered a jumbo pin. It is slightly bigger than the other pins. So pretty, but geez, the prices. I know, right, Karina? I can't justify them. I feel like every year the prices for all the merchandise continue to get more expensive and more expensive. And I'm sure this pin will easily sell out. It's limited edition of 1,000. It's considered a jumbo pin. In no way it's a jumbo pin. It's definitely a mini jumbo, if that. It's just like a little bit bigger than a regular size pin, and it's $30. I think it's really cute, but the eyes are really scary. It looks like she's staring into Lumiere's soul. It looks like Belle had too much there, but that's just my opinion. If you like the pin, I think it's gorgeous with that sparkly blue background. It looks like it's pin-on-pin design. I know Ryan from Disney Pins blog has a little bit more detailed video, I'm sure, coming up, or it's out or whatever, if you want to check that out. Then we have some of the Remy collection. Remy is like one of the things that I like about the Food and Wine Festival. I love Remy and I love Figment. So we do have a few items that Remy is featured on. So we have this Shake Things Up t-shirt for $37. And once again, like, that's just, what's she doing with her pinky? Belle? Let's go back up. She's just like holding it up because she's fancy, as French people are. So it says Shake Things Up, Epcot Food and Wine. I just feel like $37 is a lot for a t-shirt. They probably almost double over 2 years ago. Disney thinks they need to make their money back. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. $37 for a t-shirt. And this wine colored Remy t-shirt for $30. I mean, I think that one's pretty cute. Once again, though, like, some of this stuff is going to show up at the outlet. So if you live close to the parks, or if you're going to the parks at the end of November, or like in the beginning of December through December into January, you'll probably find some of this merchandise there. You have this hoodie for $50. Now, what I don't understand is how you could pay like an extra $13 or something. Yeah, $13 and get a hoodie instead of a t-shirt. Like, that seems like a much better deal to me to get that Remy hoodie. Or you could get a tank top for $35. Like, it can't possibly cost that much to make these. And you also have leggings, which I understand more of the price point for the leggings. Then this is the Corsical Remy tumbler for $35. I think that's really cute, and I could see a lot of people using that. I need that striped tank top. It's really cute. Once again, I just like can't justify the cost. The cost is like so much. It's the Disney's Green Initiative. They're shutting off the buses. They're charging us more for all of our things. And then you also have the Tervis for the tumbler as well, $27, seen to Remy. I think this ornament is really cute. I love his little wooden spoon and the pepper and the cutting board. I think that's really creative. I don't collect any specific ornaments from the festivals, but if you do, I think that's a really good choice. That's because we live in the North, Megan. Yeah, I would definitely use the sweatshirt way more than the t-shirt. There's a new Pandora charm as well. So if you collect Pandora charms, if that's something you're really into, they do have that as well if you want to get that. And they also have this limited edition Remy Magic Band, $35. Also not the biggest collector of magic bands. So I know Sam is, so Sam probably got that one already, but I think it's cute. And then we have this Remy pin. Now, this is a pin that I would definitely consider getting, although I think it's very tiny for $20. I understand that these are limited release pins, limited edition pins, but it's tiny. I want to do a Disney themed Christmas tree this year. What would you recommend where I could get ornaments? So, Mike, I think if you're trying to save money, I would almost wait until after Christmas and buy things on sale when things are heavily discounted after Christmas. Like the month after Christmas, things tend to be very heavily discounted if you want to collect some of the ornaments and do it for the following year. Or you could DIY a lot of the ornaments. There's a lot of ways that you could DIY ornaments, Disney ornaments for really cheap through Dollar Tree. I personally have a few videos. I know a lot of my friends have a lot of videos. You could also check out the outlets. They sometimes have ornaments as well. I think it's just, if you are thinking about it from a financial standpoint, I would definitely wait until you could get some of the ornaments on sale. Because once Christmas gets closer and closer to like the 23rd, 24th, like all the ornaments start to go on sale for December. And then after Christmas, everything's on sale just because they tend to get rid of some of the stuff. So yeah, if I get another Pandora charm, I'm going to need a fourth bracelet. Wow, Tina, that's pretty awesome, though. So this is the Apple Orchard collection. I personally don't really understand this collection very much. I'm not a huge fan of some of the things that are in it. So you have these ears. Not a fan of the ears. I know that they're supposed to be like apple barrels, and on the bow there are apples. I just don't understand them. Not a fan of them. I'm not sure that a lot of people will be a fan of them. Let me know in the chat if you guys like them. I think this Spirit jersey is really cute, but I wouldn't wear it. That's just me, my taste. I mean, you guys know that I am an elder emu or geriatric emu. I tend to not wear things like that. But I think it's adorable that Minnie looks so cute and it's as sweet as pie. It's just not, it's not my style. And I wouldn't pay $75 for it. Wow, I'm surprised. Justin said he kind of likes the ears. Shannon says that she doesn't like the ears. Yeah, I don't like the ears. That's just me. And then they have this Apple Orchard mug. I think that's really cute as well. I just don't want to pay $20 for a mug, right? And this is the back of it. Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. So I don't know. It's up to you guys if you like that. Now this I could get on board with, which is a Mickey print rolling pin for $30. And I think that would be so cool. We make pizza all the time. Oh, Joyce says you should get some. They would look great on you, Jason Nudo. I agree. We make pizza all the time, though, so I think it'd be so cool to have like little Mickey imprints in my pizza. Sweetest pie plate for $29.99. I mean, they're adorable, but they're expensive. And then you also have this shirt that has the Epcot Food and Wine Festival logo on the front and on the back for the Apple Orchard. So really interesting. I think it's a cute shirt. Once again, it's a weird color, more tomato than apple. And then you also have the tumblers. I think the tumblers are a big thing. You have this magic band that's also limited edition. And then here we come to the Figment stuff. The only things that I consider besides pins when going to the festival is looking at the Figment stuff, just because he's a really underappreciated character. So I think this shirt's kind of cool. I don't have a lot of blue in my wardrobe, so I don't know if I would wear that, but I think Figment's awesome. This tumbler is pretty cool as well. Once again, just can't justify spending $27 on a cup. Why don't they ever have food and wine ties? How are people at work going to know that I went to food and wine without one? They have been putting out new ties on Shop Disney, though, so you might want to check there. I don't know. Then they have coasters. I feel like, I don't know how many coasters you guys would buy for $25, but once again, I think they are adorable. I think they would get great use. But it's just really expensive. And now you have a glass canister. I'm not really sure what you'd end up using this for, if you'd put little snackies in here or if you'd put little candies in here. It'd be totally up to you, just because you could like even just put a decorative thing in here. No more room for Tervis tumblers. Exactly, Fiend Amazing. I think this is a really cute design. I think this is, depending on how big it is in person, I don't really know the size of this glass canister in person, but I think that one's pretty cute. And maybe it would be great for your pantry. Exactly. And then you have a pass holder magnet. So if you want a magnet, I really do like this stained glass look of Figment on here. You have a cutting board with 4 different squares of artwork for $30. Really interested to see how thick the cutting board would be, because I do own some Disney cutting boards and they're very, very thin, and I enjoy that they're thin. If those were $10, I would buy the coasters. Yeah, same, but $25 for some coasters is a lot. So these are some of the only pins that I would consider buying, which are the 2 Figment pass holder pins. This one, which is not on Shop Disney, I really enjoy that. Ryan from Disney Pins blog had talked about this pin in particular that kind of moves back and forth. Figment does, and I think he looks adorable here. But always room for Yeti tumblers. Exactly. No free magnets for pass holders this time. I didn't even think about that. But I feel like I've been getting so many like in the mail, so I don't know. Maybe I feel like I have like 100 Disney magnets. I probably don't even need any more though. So I really like that pin. So when I go, I'm hoping I could get that one. This one is actually on Shop Disney right now. It's a limited release one. I feel like I'll probably end up getting that one. I'm not sure if I want to spend $16 on it just because it looks so tiny. But I think the Figment ones are really cute. If I was going to get any pins, it would be those 2. And then you also have Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. They do this every year for $10. You can continue to look throughout the park for Remy and fill in, your little map there. And every time you find Remy, you add the sticker to the little circles here. And then you can get a souvenir bowl from the merchandise collection. So you can choose one of these. So you could get a Figment one, a Remy one, a Belle one, or an Apple Orchard one. And here's a close-up of this one. I feel like I'd probably get that one, honestly. Like, that one's pretty nice. Or the Figment one's pretty nice. Oh, you just got a pass holder magnet today. The pin does kind of look busy. Yeah, so let me tell you guys just like really quickly as I'm scrolling through, and you guys could check, because I think that's pretty much the end of the merchandise. Back in like 2016 or 2015, I don't remember, we have more various pins. Sorry, how could I skip the pins? We have Aristocats. Back in like 2015, I think, when I was an annual pass holder, I got a set of 2 cups. I got 2 glasses, right? Or I got 1 glass. My mom got one. We each got a glass, an etched glass that said annual pass holder, like Walt Disney World annual pass holder. And then we got the coasters and like, what the heck, right? if this is probably the only other pin I would consider getting, this Naveen and Tiana one. I think that's really cute. And Princess and the Frog doesn't get much love. Neither does Robin Hood. I don't collect for Robin Hood. I'm not the biggest Robin Hood fan. Hey, Melissa, welcome. Oh, hey, Gina, welcome. Yeah, we're just still going. I'm still a little late. We've been talking about merchandise and food. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointment that we don't get anything as an annual pass holder when like only so many years ago I was getting like a free glass or free coasters or like whatever I was getting. So it's frustrating. You can also get this Corksicle tumbler from Shimmering Sips, $21. Corksicle is like a thing. So on that note, we did go through quite the selection of merchandise, of food, of all the things. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me just because I did go overtime. So I appreciate all the time that you've spent with me today. Yeah, that was when Walt Disney World liked their pass holders, not so much anymore. Yeah, I feel like they're starting to like regret the pass holder program only because like I feel like they lose money on it because so many people are pass holders now, but I don't know. I'm not like all businessy and I don't know any of their stuff. Hey, yeah, Spider-Man. If you guys don't know, I'm like a big Spider-Man fan. Yay, Spider-Man. And on that note, I watched Black Widow. I definitely have some things to say about it, but I would say it was worth watching. So thank you to the person who helped me. You know who you are. I got an envelope from Disney in the mail Saturday and I put it aside because bills were more important. Bills are more important. I just went and opened it. It was a pass holder magnet. They come all the time, right? Like I feel like I have like 17 of the orange pass holder magnets. It's crazy. Justin gives it a B. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could go with a B. There was a lot of action. The storyline was a little jumbled for me. I liked the comedy. I thought there was a lot of comedic relief. I liked the characters. I liked the costuming. I liked the overall story. But like I said, sometimes it was like a little confusing. It was a little busy for me, but I did enjoy it. I would watch it again. So that's a pretty big, no more orange magnets. I know, I want a different one. I even said, so like, I've had the magnets stolen off my car before, so I like stopped putting them on. But at this point, I'm like, I don't even care if someone steals that one, so I put it back on my car because like, I literally have like 10 of them, and I don't need that many. The rest of them I have on a door, so with my Run Disney ones, my marathon, my half marathon magnets. So I used to have them on my car, but then people were stealing them off my car. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Before I go, I do have woohoo! I love these little tickers at the bottom. So this person in particular, I want to shout out just because they've made such an impact on the community, not just for my channel alone, but like literally everyone. They have been a driving force in, I'm running out of room on my fridge. I know, right? They have been a driving force in terms of motivation for a lot of us. And I think when I say that, you guys probably know who I'm already talking about because without Justin, where would we be all together as a community? Justin is the person that is saying, hey, let's do a game night. Let's have fun together. Let's, do steps together. Let's work out together, like trying to build that camaraderie of, support and having each other's backs and being a team. And so Justin has been that driving factor. And I know that the boys from Disney That have mentioned Justin a few times just on the Discord, just saying like Justin has really like pushed everyone, coming up with daily challenges. Like, I know that we know that Justin likes to joke. I love the sarcasm because that's my language. He's saying it's all Joy S. She motivates me. Well, you help to motivate all of us. So no matter where the motivation is coming from, we truly, truly appreciate what you do. Justin is like secretly very, very kind. Don't know why he wants people to not know that. Jeanette said it's life-changing for her, and I agree. I think to be able to connect with the community has been amazing. To connect with people that, you know, I haven't had the opportunity to speak to, you know, more like some of the people that I, you know, get to talk to on stream, but it's been such an honor getting to talk to people who don't necessarily have their own channels, but hang out in the chats, because that's who like is so important in the community. And it's, like I said, it's been an honor for me to get to hang out with everyone, but the driving force behind that is all Justin. And Justin has been an incredible supporter of not only my channel, but of other things outside of YouTube for me personally. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Justin for his support and for his kindness and friendship. And you know, he's a huge reason of why we're all motivated to keep moving every day. And so just say a huge thank you to Justin, because he's really keeping us going. So on that note, thank you guys so much for hanging out for an extra half hour. I really appreciate it. I didn't mean to go over that much, but apparently there was just so much food and so much merchandise that we had to talk about. So yes, this week I have a couple edited videos all ready to go. I am ready. I'm going to get back on track for doing edited videos, because I do miss doing them. They're just a lot of work. So I hope you guys like them. I did put out a video last week about Universal Studios from my trip in April. And oh, Debbie says, we love you, Justin. You are my motivator, even though I'm not always able to follow through with the challenges. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It's like just having the support to try and do them, which is what's most important. Like when you guys choose to start, that's what's most important. When you make the decision to start, and even if you can't do all of it, you've started, and that's the biggest challenge. So yeah, I have a couple videos coming out this week. Super excited. I was supposed to be a part of the Year of the Ear video that came out yesterday, but my ears hadn't come yet. So I will be putting that video out this week as well. So just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday for some more fun, some more live stuff. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Keep an eye out for the Discord if you guys want to play any games with us. We do have fun playing games, but have a wonderful rest of your week. If you guys are going to Disney, enjoy. And if you are just, you know, hanging out with the rest of us on streams, thanks for being here. Thanks for being our friends. Oh, yes, right. Melissa says, Steve was telling us how great you are to Justin. Yeah, that's because Justin has taken over Steve's team. But anyway, hashtag Team Justin. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. I hit myself, but bye.